Hello boys and girls, and welcome to your English writing lesson for Monday the 1st of February. And as we usually do, we're going to open our news copies on the next blank page and we're going to write together our weekend news. So if you go to the top of the page, make sure your pencil is nicely sharpened and that you have a rubber in case you make any error. And I hope that your writing is continuing to improve and that it's getting neater and neater, and by the time we return to school it should really be amazing. I can see by some of the photographs I've received back already from people that a lot of people are getting really good at their cursive writing, so keep that up. Don't get messy at home and do your best writing. Okay, so we'll start with the title, My Weekend News. So we'll start with capital M, my, and a cursive Y, finger space, weekend, W, capital W, E, double K, E, N, D, my weekend, news, capital N, lowercase e, W, the word new is in news, and then we put an S at the end. Okay, well done, my weekend news. Now remember, even with your title, make your lowercase letters about half the size of the uppercase letters. So really try your best to do that, because that's how your writing will look as neat as possible. Okay, off we go. We'll start with the word today, which you should be amazing at spelling by now. Capital T, lowercase o, and the A sound is in this, which we were learning last week. D-A-Y, well done. Today, finger space, is, I-S. Monday, capital M, O-N, and the word day again, D-A-Y. Today is Monday, yay, 1st of February, a new month, finally. The, T-H-E, first, so for first we'll do the number 1, followed by a cursive S and a cursive T, first, of, cursive O, cursive F, February. Now I'm going to put this on the next line, but you may not have to. If you have room, then great. Now remember, we talked about the spelling of February before. It's a tricky one because there is a sneaky or in there that a lot of people forget about. So Feb, F-E-B, February. So there's a sneaky or. So or, we link that just at the top of the B. Or, U, A, and another or, February, and a Y. F-E-B, or U, A, or Y. Today is Monday, the 1st of February. Now I think we'll say, at last, winter is over. Oh, thank God, even though it still feels quite wintry out, but it is starting to change. So, at last, capital A, and a lowercase t, finger space, last, L-A-S-T. We could sound out that word, last, last, at last, winter. Now we'll use a capital W for winter because it's a season, W-I-N-T-E-R. winter, T-E-R, winter, cross your T and dot your I, is over, is, finger space over, O-V-E-R. At last, winter is over, and spring is here. This is my season, guys. I remember a child in junior infants once asked me, does your name change with the seasons? I thought that was really cute. So at last, winter is over, and spring is here. So lowercase a, n, d, and spring, so capital S. You should be able to spell this if you've ever written my name. S-P-R-I-N-G. Spring. And at last, spring is here. Is here. H-E-R-E. Full stop. Now, today is also another special day. Do you know what today is? Well done. Today is St. Bridget's Day. So a capital T, we're going to say today is also, not only is it Monday, it's also St. Bridget's Day. So today, again, T-O-D-A-Y. You could do a better T than that. Today is also, so finger space is, and then we'll skip our line, only if you need to. Also, A-L-S-O. Today is also Saint. Now we're going to do the abbreviation of Saint. So that means the shortened version, which is just S-T. And you put a dot after it. St. Bridget's Day. So capital B for her name, or I-G-I-D-S, and we're going to dot that I, dot this I, and then before the S, we're going to put an apostrophe, because we'll explain about this in a different lesson, but when you have an apostrophe S after a word, it's to show ownership of something. So it's St. Bridget's Day because she owns this day. So since it's a special day, we're going to do a capital D because it's a special occasion. D-A-Y. Today is St. Bridget's Day, is also St. Bridget's Day. Now I'm just going to write, here is my news. So you're going to continue on from here. Here, H-E-R-E. Here is I-S. And remember, all your sentences should be starting at the margin. Don't be leaving gaps. But most of you know that by now. Here is my news. M-Y, finger space, news. N-E-W-S, and full stop. Okay, and from here you're going to continue on with your news. Now, I've noticed that some of you haven't been doing as much writing at home as you do in school. So I think you can all, now some of you have, some people have done amazing work and written lots of sentences, but a few people are taking shortcuts and they're maybe being a little bit lazier at home. And you instead should be proving to your parents that you can do lots of work on your own, because your news copy is where you write your independent work. That means work without a grown-up, work that you can try to do on your own as best you can. So please look back on the news that you have done in school and look back to see how much news do I normally write in school, and try to do the same amount at home. So as many sentences as you can on your own, within reason, of course, but as many sentences you can do independently. If you need a spelling, remember you can guess it. It doesn't have to be perfect, or you can look up your word bank booklet, because there's lots of spellings in there. I'll add a few to the activity, so look back at the activity to see if there's any spelling there that might be of use. And it doesn't matter if you don't have much news, you can write anything at all. Talk about going for walks, or if you read a book, if you played with your brothers or sisters, if you watched a program on television or a movie, and if you did, tell me about it. What did you eat over the weekend? Did you have anything that you particularly liked or anything that you didn't like? So the news doesn't have to be interesting. I just want to see how much you can write independently. Remember to continue in your cursive writing. Don't revert back to print, and keep it as neat as you have done up to now. Okay, best of luck.